Und hallo zurück mit unserem geheimnisvollen Brief aus dem Schloss. Wollen wir mal sehen, was es auf sich hat.
Dear Sir, as you know, you have been accepted into the Count's service. You will be told everything you need to know about your work in the village. Barnabas, the bearer of this letter, will occasionally ask you about any requests you may have and relay them to me. Who's sending me this letter?
Chief Executive Clam.
Pass on my thanks to Mr. Clam for his welcome, then.
All right, I'll go at once.
Wait, I'll come with you. You two, stay here. Where are we?
Home? I thought you wanted to sleep over.
But you wanted to go to the castle.
No, sir. I go to the castle in the morning. I never sleep there.
Why didn't you tell me?
You didn't ask, sir.
Good day, Mr. Surveyor.
This is my sister, Olga. She takes care of our parents.
But now I have to leave for the Castle Inn.
I'd be happy to accompany you, Miss Olga.
Hello, Mr. Surveyor. Olga, go in the back.
Die kennen wir übrigens auch aus dem Prozess, aus der Verhandlung, die wir miterlebt haben. Diese Figur stand da auch schon. Ich weiß nicht, ob aus Knappheit an Ressourcen, ob da einfach schon entworfene Figuren mehrfach verwendet wurden oder ob man sich denken soll, tatsächlich sind diese Figuren schon das Publikum bei Kars Verhör gewesen. Josef Kars, des Bankprokuristen aus dem Prozess.
Of course, Frida.
What is the Castle Inn?
It's meant for the gentlemen from the castle only. They spend the night here when they have business in the village.
Are many gentlemen from the castle staying here tonight?
Just one, Clam. Do you want to see him? There are rooms next door. You can look through the keyhole. But hurry, don't let anyone see you.
You're only allowed in the tap room.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for the gentleman.
So this is Clam. If he caught me here, it would be embarrassingly inappropriate. It's strange that the only guest here today is my supervisor. Frida, do you know Mr. Clam well?
Very well. I'm his mistress.
Perhaps we could talk in private.
Are you trying to separate me from Clam?
No, but I'm interested in everything about Clam.
Frida!
Hide behind the bar so no one can see you.
Where's the surveyor?
He's probably long gone.
Maybe he hid. You can expect all sorts of things from him.
Maybe he hid down there. No, he's not here.
It's very bothersome that I don't know for sure if he's gone. It's about the regulations. And these regulations apply to you too, Miss Frida.
My darling, my sweet darling.
They embraced, the tiny body burning in Kay's hands. They rolled a few steps away in the gloom from which Kay was constantly but vainly trying to escape. Hours passed here, hours of heartbeats together. Hours in which Kay could not shake the feeling that he was wandering, and yet there was nothing to be done but to continue wandering.
We overslept. Is Clam still here?
Yes, he's waiting for me. Here?
Frida! Frida!
I'm with the surveyor! I'm with the surveyor!
What did you do? Now we're both lost.
No, I'm the only one who's lost. But I've gained you. Now we can go.
What do you want?
Well, we had to go looking for you. We've been sitting here all night. It's not an easy job.
I need you by day, not by night.
It's daytime.
I'm waiting for you, Mr. Surveyor. We need to talk about Frida.
I don't know why this matter isn't left to the two of us.
Because of my care for Frida. What will happen to her now?
It seems the best course of action is for me to marry Frida, and soon. But it is imperative that I talk to Clam before the wedding.
How can you even think that Clam will talk to you?
You're a strange man, Mr. Surveyor. I can no longer tolerate you in my house. You must leave the inn.
Very well. I can sleep at Barnabas's.
At Barnabas's? Those wretched scoundrels.
Here we have our surveyor. I have a message from the mayor. Unfortunately, we have no need for a surveyor.
But I'm already hired. Here's Clam's letter.
But it doesn't say a word here about you being hired as a surveyor. It only mentions lordly services.
So you want to fire me?
Nobody's firing you. The mayor has generously offered you a job as a school janitor until your matter is resolved.
I accept, but I'm doing you a favor.
I see I will have to put a lot of work into your manners yet.
That's enough. Go to the school, Frida. I'm going to find Barnabas and send a complaint to the castle. Barnabas isn't here. I need to send a message to the castle, urgently.
He's not. He's working at the shoemaker's shop.
Is he even employed at the castle?
You do not know our misery. Therefore you judge Barnabas unfairly.
I've noticed that your name upsets everyone in the village.
No one told you anything. There's a high-ranking official at the castle. His name is Sortini. He noticed my sister, Amalia, at a party. The next day, he sent her a letter. He urged her to come to him at the castle inn. The writing was composed of the most vulgar expressions I have ever heard.
What happened next?
Amalia tore up the letter and threw the scraps in the messenger's face. Since then, we are despised by everyone in the village. We had to leave the house, and they assigned us this shack. My father went to the castle to ask for forgiveness, but they refused. They said, what was he supposed to be forgiven for? No official proceedings have been brought against us.
As soon as I talk to Clam, I'll ask about your case.
Clam is going to the castle. I saw his sleigh.
I have to catch him.
Go, but come to me tonight.
What were you doing at Olga's for so long? Barnabas found you in the snow. You almost died.
I need to rest. Go away, you two.
We won't disturb you, sir.
What have you got against the assistants, darling? They're loyal.
They'd let me freeze to death. They're useless to me. You're dismissed. I will never accept you into my service again.
We want to stay with you, sir.
So, diese Szene
Don't be angry with us, sir.
dürfte auf etwas zurückgehen, was Kafka vermutlich im Kino gesehen hat. Irgendein Stummfilm-Klassiker mit reichlich Slapstick-Einlagen. Er ging nämlich ins Kino und sah auch solche Filme. Und die haben in seinen Romanen und in seinen Erzählungen die eine oder andere Spur hinterlassen. Und dies hier, die Szene mit den Gehilfen in der Schule, dürfte eine davon sein.
We want back in, sir. Back to you, sir.
Achso, sollen wir da aufmachen? Wenn ich sie nicht schnell genug, wenn ich das Fenster nicht zumache, dann kommen sie auch durchs Fenster zurück.
Don't throw us out, sir. Don't drive us away, sir. It's freezing outside, sir. Don't be angry with us, sir.
Ja, ich muss da gleich weiter arbeiten.
We want back in, sir. Back to you, sir. Don't throw us out, sir. Don't drive us away, sir.
So, jetzt aber. Das ist doch rein
It's
rassigster
freezing
Slapstick.
outside, sir. Don't be angry with us, sir.
So, jetzt aber.
They were getting bolder by the day.
I hope you're right. Maybe it would be best to send them away and live alone. Just us two.
Let us rest and look for a way out of our predicament.
Olga's calling you.
Don't go to her. Even the fact that you're talking to her is an unbearable shame for me.
I'll go to Olga.
Wenn ich mal könnte. Achso, da raus.
I knew you'd be sleeping at our place. Your destiny is linked to ours through Barnabas's job.
How's that?
Barnabas went to the castle to seek a job at my instigation. He spent 2 years in their offices, but they didn't entrust him with anything. Only now has he been instructed to deliver you a letter. It's the first job he's ever had.
Olga, you're more important to me than messages from the castle.
Our fate has become dependent on you. We must protect you so that you do not lose your connection to the castle from which we might yet make a living.
Kay valued Olga for her bravery, her prudence, her cleverness, and her sacrifices for her family. Kay had never seen office and life so intertwined as here. So intertwined that sometimes it seemed that office and life had exchanged places.
Kay, let's stay together. Come live with us. It's not like it's going to bind you in any way. When it's spring and you don't like it here anymore, you can go.
I don't know where I'll be yet, Olga, but I'm in the village permanently. After all, I came here of my own free will, and of my own free will, I'll remain here.
I was looking for you with a letter from Clan.
I commend the surveying work you have done so far. The work of the assistants is also commendable. Do not relent in your efforts. I'm keeping my eye on you. This is nonsense. I don't do any land surveying.
I will relay the message. I will also surely relay what you told me last time.
What? Well, haven't you done it yet?
No, there was a lot of work at home. Clam doesn't wait for news either. He even gets angry when I come. But his secretary, Erlanger, is now at the Castle Inn. He told me he's very eager to talk to you.
I've been looking for you. We're filing a complaint against you at the castle.
You are ungrateful servants.
You've been rude to us. What did we do? We joked around a little, but only as ordered. The castle told us to cheer you up. They said you take everything too seriously.
Then why are you looking for me if you're not on duty?
Because of Frida. When you left her for Olga, she was unhappy for that betrayal. I'm with Frida now. It wasn't rational for her to become your wife.
Frida und der Gehilfe, mit dem sie jetzt zusammen ist.
Come, lay down. Soon you'll be back on your feet like you were before Kay's abuse.
Is the surveyor there?
Yes?
Come on in at last. It's very late, but we secretaries are used to conducting interrogations at night. You're a surveyor and you don't have a surveying job. Don't you suffer from that?
I suffer from it.
Don't be deterred by disappointments. When a new person comes here, the obstacles seem absolutely insurmountable. But beware. There will be occasions when a single word can achieve more than exhaustive effort. But you are very silent, Mr. Surveyor.
I'm very tired.
Of course, everyone here is tired. The opportunities I have spoken of are too great to take advantage of. There are things that often fail on nothing but themselves.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a little nap.
You don't have to apologize for sleepiness. Bodily forces are sufficient only up to a certain limit. Who is to blame for the fact that this limit is otherwise significant? Now you can control everything, and you need do nothing more than to express your request, the fulfillment of which is already prepared.
I'd like to...
Kay was aware that fatigue had done him more harm today than all other adversity. While the authorities were tasked with defending distant causes on behalf of invisible masters, Kay was fighting for something most intimate, himself.
Will you stay here with me?
I'll stay with you, Olga.
I'll be happy to have a man as a helper and protector.
But first, I have to settle my affairs with the authorities. I have to go to the castle again.
You're either crazy or a child.
What now? You tell me. I died before I finished it.
Wir sehen den Autor und seine Figur.
How would you like it to end?
Und hier lese ich mal kurz vor, was, wenn ich es finde, was als Schluss laut Kafka so ungefähr geplant war. Das ist von Max Brod überliefert. Es sollte ungefähr so ausgehen, Zitat: Der angebliche Landvermesser erhält wenigstens teilweise Genugtuung. Er lässt in seinem Kampf nicht nach, stirbt aber vor Entkräftung. Um sein Sterbebett versammelt sich die Gemeinde, und vom Schloss langt eben die Entscheidung herab, dass zwar ein Rechtsanspruch K's im Dorf zu wohnen nicht bestand, dass man ihm aber doch mit Rücksicht auf gewisse Nebenumstände gestatte, hier zu leben und zu arbeiten. Diese Nachricht sollte also K. auf dem Sterbebett erreichen, wo sie ihm nicht mehr sehr viel nützt. Und eine große Sicherheit gibt es ihm auch nicht. Es klingt immer noch so, als könnte es jederzeit widerrufen werden. Begründet wird weder, warum er bleiben darf, noch warum man ihm eventuell mal irgendwann doch wieder ihm doch seine Duldung aberkennen könnte. Vor diesem Hintergrund suchen wir jetzt mal eine Entscheidung, die wir unserer Geschichte geben. I'd like to reach the castle. I like to live in the village with Olga. I think it's better to leave it open-ended. Das wäre sicherlich der ganzen unauflösbaren Problematik des Romans am angemessensten. Aber wir verstoßen mal ein wenig dagegen. Ich habe mal Lust, ihn ins Schloss tatsächlich vorrücken zu lassen und zu gucken, was wir dann zu sehen bekommen. Also offiziell die Lösung, die ich wählen würde, vor dem Hintergrund der Geschichte, wie wir sie bisher hier erlebt und erfahren haben, wäre das hier. Aber weil ich auch neugierig bin, wähle ich mal das.
I'd like to reach the castle. Very well.
Okay, zu sehen bekommen wir es nicht. (1883 bis 1924) hat er gelebt. Einen Monat vor seinem 41. Geburtstag ist er gestorben. Ungefähr 3500 Seiten sind überliefert. Ich glaube, da sind die Briefe noch nicht mal mit drin. Das ist nur das überlieferte Werk. Und etwa 10% davon sind zu Lebzeiten tatsächlich veröffentlicht worden. Mit Segen Kafkas sozusagen. 90% lag in seinen Schubladen und wurde von Max Brod vor den Nazis gerettet. Und damit überhaupt der Öffentlichkeit zugänglich gemacht. Und damit bedanke ich mich fürs Begleiten durch diesen kleinen Exkurs durch Kafkas Leben und Werk. Ich hoffe, ein bisschen von der Faszination konnte sich in dem Spiel vermitteln und wir sehen uns dann hoffentlich demnächst wieder bei einem anderen Spiel. Vielen Dank und macht's gut. Ciao, ciao.